Another episode of Lissa here. I don't know if she knows the news. Stefon Diggs out for the season. She knows. So what are your thoughts on that as former Buffalo Bill, Stefon Diggs, tearing his ACL? A lot of people, obviously we feel horrible for him, but what are your thoughts?
Well, I keep thinking of that song in my head that goes, "Karma's a bitch. I should have done better." Am I allowed to say that?
You're allowed to say that. Yes, you are.
We have some superstars here
We
tonight.
do. We have more to the family. We got Juju. We got Dala. They know they're gonna be on camera here. We got some famous dogs, some YouTube dogs. So Stefon Diggs, obviously, maybe a week or so ago, he comes out and he says that he's never the bigger man, right? He's never gonna be the bigger person.
Yes.
And man, I think it kind of correlates with what you said. Karma is a bitch sometimes. Jeez. That one bit him. But the Buffalo Bills are doing well, 6-2.
Yep.
Sitting on top of the AFC East, nice and pretty. You just, overall thoughts on the Buffalo Bills to this point through the season?
Yeah, I think we're looking good. I mean, the guys are coming into their own. I'm really impressed with Shakir still, and oh my god, you're gonna roast me, the new guy.
Coleman.
The guy that keeps catching the ball. Coleman. No, he doesn't catch the ball that much.
Amari Cooper?
Yes, Amari Cooper.
Coleman's been on fire
He's
though
doing
too.
well. Yeah.
That grad that we saw? What about that grad
Yeah,
last game? I was like, we were
I
freaking out.
forgot. Okay, I was a little
Even
distracted.
Tom Brady was like, what?
Yes, he did make that one-handed grab, so I forgot he did that. So, okay. That bumps him up a little bit.
Yeah, doing some
But no,
crazy
they're
stuff.
doing well.
What about our guy? You know, he likes to, in the kitchen. What's his name?
Cook.
James Cook.
Yes.
What about James boy? How's he doing? James Cook. I think James Cook is doing some amazing things. Joe Brady, Aaron Cromer, this offensive line.
This dog is a shot. Yeah, no, James Cook has been doing well. I think he's fast. I mean, even if he gets a couple yards, it's when it counts.
Oh,
He always seems to be there when we need him, and he's a little gritty guy. He just
Right. That's right.
his way around.
Fortunately, Josh Allen had his first interception
Yes.
last week, but he didn't
Yeah.
throw any interceptions throughout the entire year.
I know.
And actually, statistically, when you look out throughout his career, he's actually thrown one of the most interceptions of all those quarterbacks since he came into the league.
Yeah.
So seeing that he hasn't thrown any interceptions, I mean, wouldn't you say like that's a clear sign that he's improved himself?
Yeah, he's probably drinking that cayenne pepper water drink that Aaron Rodgers has been drinking every morning.
Oh, hey, he is friends with Aaron Rodgers. Let's stay on the Aaron Rodgers topic right now. What about the New York Jets falling apart?
God. Honestly, I mean I like that coach. I like Saleh. That has pretty Saleh. I liked him. I don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers just wanted him out and
Muscled him out of the way. So do you think Aaron Rodgers is the problem?
He has got an attitude.
He has an attitude. Interesting.
Like Matt Nally.
Do you think he's just kind of like an old head? He's like an old veteran that just
like,
wants stuff. You know, he wants what he wants. He has accomplished a lot in his career.
Good.
You know, it's hard to stay like humble and like get rid of your ego. I think later in a career, especially when you've won Super Bowls.
Always did. He's always humble. The Manning brothers. I mean, even Tom Brady. I feel like
some people would argue that Brady wasn't humble, but he did take pay cuts. That's something that he did.
I don't know, but you can tell Brady like just loves the game. Aaron Rodgers is just all about like the clout. I don't know. He just likes the attention.
It's like, why did you go to New York City, like the New York Jets and the big media? And, hey,
you heard it here first. He's a weirdo.
Oh dang. Okay, next subject here. Let's move on to the Bills' defense. Von Miller's making his way back this week.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So I mean, we saw Von Miller, the old Von Miller, at the beginning of the year. Like Von Miller's been gone because the NFL just like wanted to suspend him. I think they realized we were just too good. Now he's coming back. Like, what do you think he's gonna bring?
He's a veteran. Like I said in the beginning, I thought he was gonna like lead by example, and
he is leading by example. He's doing a great job.
Is he?
He is. Yes.
Oh.
I think like you look at players like Greg Rousseau.
I like him.
Yeah, A.J. Epinesa, Ed Oliver, even Daquan
yeah.
Jones, like some other players like that, Smoot and some other guys. Like, he's really behind the scenes, although being that he's been suspended, he had to stay away from the team. Like, he wasn't even allowed onto the facility at all, so that really hurts you. But, you know, in the offseason, he's got that pass rush summit. Like, he helps their other players. He's been pretty instrumental with some stuff. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens there. And now, lastly, I want to talk about, too, is, like, you know, do you think the Bills are going to make another trade? Like, the trade deadline is coming. We already traded for Amari Cooper. Right. That was like an offensive player, but, you know, with the loss of Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, even Trey White, you know, we have an injury to Matt Milano. Like, do you think the Bills would potentially consider trading for another player this year?
I don't think so, unless it would be an offensive lineman, right? Because don't our guys just keep messing up and freaking... Oh, wait, what is it? Is that the defensive guys?
Defense.
Yeah, and they keep looking... What's that one guy who just always runs before the setup? It's like, false start.
We have had a lot of penalties. That is the offensive line, and I think I know who you're talking about. But he's done pretty well overall. But we definitely need to clear that up. Like, penalties have been horrible. Like, a lot of false starts. Spencer Brown, I would say, was the guy. But there's been other players, too. I think Osiris Torrance had some false starts. Just silly penalties on offensive line. I can definitely agree with that, without a doubt. Lissy's version of the Bills here. It's always nice getting a different perspective on the Bills and seeing, like, what we're all about. But, like, any final thoughts so far? Like, you think the Bills are, like, a Super Bowl team? You think we could really be Super Bowl champions? Or are you, like...
I think... I know. Dalton Kincaid's doing really well. Anyways, shout out to him because he's proving himself. He's been really good. I don't know, it's hard because, like, individually we have so many good players. We just have to make better plays. But I don't think isn't that the coach's fault? I mean, maybe we trade a coach. I
think that has been part of it too. Is like we've started very slow. Like, even in the games, like, even the first half of games, we're both like, this is just boring.
It
like,
was
what?
boring.
Or
the games were boring.
You know, it's just like we need to start fast and I think stay aggressive and act like our backs are up against the wall from the start of the game until the end of the game, regardless of the score.
At least they're having fun out there now. They don't look so uptight and miserable like the Jets.
Yes, for what you're talking last year. And, you know, just to end this thing on Stefon Diggs, like, we do feel horrible for you, Stefon Diggs. Wish you the best. But also,
shout out Cardi B!
He made another comment that this season was the most fun that he ever had. I mean, if Houston was the most fun you ever had and you went to AFC Championship game with us and all the memories... kind of rubs us the wrong way, bro. But anyways, I think this was a great episode. Let me know in the comments if you want more episodes just like this. Hit like, subscribe, check the links in the description. You can get the chicken wing merch. You know, Course Careers is personally how I started my full-time job too. So check that out. Appreciate you guys.
They like treats.
And yes, they do. Juju now, they like treats.
They love treats.
What do they say? All right.
Foundation, go Bills.
Go Bills.